Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. So today we're going to be doing a couple of different bits and things. We are going to eat some food here quickly. We are still going to be doing some witchery, but there's some other bits and pieces that I really need to get done as well. So let me just quickly bring up a page that I need for today. There we go, that is on my other monitor now. Fantastic. So a couple of videos ago, somebody said that I needed to get infusion done. The whole witchery thing, which we're going to be doing. Also, I dug out the back of this room, and this is what we're going to be using for our witchery farming area. And I moved the inscriber thing over here, so I'm going to set up a door there. And we actually got rid of the cobble farm because I don't think we need it anymore. Actually, I want to put that back because I actually want to hit 1 billion cobble, and we're not that far off of it, so I might put that one back in. But what we're going to do today is just going to quickly get rid of all of this. Don't worry, there's a reason. There is a reason. You guys have probably seen it already. So if you remember a while ago, if any of you do follow sort of the little tweets and stuff that Dinnerbone and that leave, they did have a picture a while ago about a new path block that they wanted to bring in, or it looks like it's coming in. And Vasky, as awesome as they are, went and put it in the Britannia mod, by the looks of it. Like literally anything that comes in vanilla that you can't get on modded, because modded is always like that little bit behind. Yeah, because it's always that little bit behind, you don't normally get it. But the thing that I love about this trodden dirt is it's flush with farmland. If you have a look at it, it's flush all the way through. As you can see, there's a little bit of a lip there. Normally, if you were to place a normal block here, you'd have like a height difference. But no, with trodden dirt, you don't get that. And I absolutely love that about it. It's probably one of my favorite bits about it. Look at it. Step straight into it and it's flat with everything else. And it's awesome. Right, so let's quickly do this as well. There you go. That's all in. And then I'm going to quickly grab that one there. And we're going to place him there. Cool. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to migrate a lot of things down to here. We'll actually see what seeds we got. So we have got some snowbell, got some water artichoke seeds in there. I don't think we're getting that many seeds off of the seed farm anymore. We did get garlic in the end, which I forgot to show you. We got it like a couple of episodes ago. I just completely forgot about it. So let's grab some garlic. I'll tell you what, let's plant. I'm not sure how much garlic we're going to need. I don't think we need a great deal of it. So let's place garlic like so. That water's running really weirdly. So let's place the garlic like so. And then we'll grab some... Tell you what, let's grab some wolfsbane seeds and we'll stick the wolfbane over here. I don't want to tread on the dirt too much. And then what we'll do is we'll plant... which ones are less likely to give us a problem? Let's plant snowbell around here. I'm going to go upstairs and I'll grab a ton more seeds in a minute. Mandrakes can go around here like so. There we go. And last but not least... Oh no, we still got water artichoke as well. So place some belladonnas around here. I'm actually going to split this up a little bit as well because I'm not liking how it's looking at the minute. So we'll put water artichoke there. Then we're going to get trodden dirt. And we will actually have... Tell you what, let's get rid of that one. Have a pathway down here like so. And what we'll do is put the garlic there. And we'll put that one there as well. Right, so we need to light this room up as well, otherwise they're not going to grow. Just remember that. The thing is, with night vision, you think that everything's pretty light when it's not. I'm surprised all these things aren't popping out the ground. But let's quickly go grab some light sources. So what should we use? Should we just use torches? Or we could use some glowstone. I'll tell you what, we got that crusted glowstone as well. We need to use that somewhere. But if we take these, I'll tell you what, let's take the helmet off just so we know what's dark and what's not. Let's place that one there. Place another one in there. Place one in there. And another one in there. So yeah, we are eventually going to have a doorway here as well. Night vision, 1 second, gone. Right, completely forgot we had that in there, and I completely forgot that we have this in here. So them two can go. And then we're going to place one there, one there. See, this is kind of like nice hidden lighting. You're not going to see this at all. Whoops, don't want to place that in there. One there, please. And one there, please. So yeah, we are going to be getting infusions done today. I just want to see. This should work. Yeah, it does go through. I was just wondering, like, if it was fully grown, is it going to go through it or not? Maybe. We'll find out later on. But yeah, so what we are going to do today is get infusions done. Place one there. Just quickly finish this off. Where's the dead center? There. And I think I'm going to expand on this a little bit more later on, but that is going to be a lot bit later on. I'm just getting something down for the minute, just so we got things growing. So let's quickly go upstairs, grab some more seeds, and we'll come back down. Can't use that anymore because I got rid of it because it was annoying me. Right, so let's place back on the helmet. Owls. So quickly grab all of this stuff. Oops. Right, let me quickly just find. Do I have them in here? Nope. Let's quickly go upstairs. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. We want the headphones just real quick. Oh, we got loads of seeds up here as well. Don't need the wolfsbane. Yeah, that's all we need. Let's quickly run this way, and then we're going to take all the snowball seeds. And where was I planting snowball? Around here. And then belladonna seeds. Not really using belladonna that much, so we can put it. I don't mind putting it on the inner ring there. We're going to get a little bit less of it, but it's not too big of a problem. I'll tell you what, I think I might put a harvester in here as well. That might be one thing worth doing, and then hooking it up like here or something, and then it can take everything out. Might do that, and then it can just keep taking everything out and replant everything. I'll put a planter down in there as well. That would work out pretty nicely. But I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out. So, I don't know. Right, so let's do that. We got the mandrake seeds. Oh, we filled the mandrake. Wolfsbane. Fill up some more. Don't need a great ton of wolfsbane from what I can tell. Place you down there. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Right, so quickly run upstairs. I'll tell you what, let's quickly check that and that and that and that. And I'll let you know, I'll tell you what, we'll leave that for now and we'll come back to it later on. But we got some sort of farm going on down there, which is the main thing, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, let's get on with today's video. Wow, that couldn't have been any camper if I tried. But anyway, so let's have a look. Let's put the chunk loader away. I got so much crap on me. Why does this always happen? Right, okay, so I don't need these for a minute. Boop. Right, okay, so where are we going? I need to make, first thing I need to make today, hello doggy, is I need to make a redstone soup. So we got redstone, we're gonna grab a tongue of dog and redstone. So let's put this in the order that we need to chuck it in there, otherwise I will forget. Drop of luck, which I have in my bag. This actually goes from this way, if I remember correctly. Wall of bat, which we got in this one. So we got a wall of bat, then tongue of dog, belladonna flower, and a mandrake root. And one belladonna flower, thank you very much. And then we go down, and that should be it. And that's just all got to go in a kettle. Dimples. Oh, I've actually got water in it. I need to refill it anyway afterwards. So, I think we got everything we need. No, we need some vials. Let's grab them just there. I tell you what, let's quickly go put our witchery stuff on while we do this as well. Just so we have a chance of getting a second brew, I think. I'm not sure if it works this way around. We'll find out. Because I know, like, normal potions it works, but I'm not sure if it does it on these ones here, like the infusion stuff. but it's worth checking. Right, so we put that in, 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 put that in. And then it's going to do that thing there, and we're going to get that. And we're going to get the one redstone soup off of it, so that's not too bad. So place that one in there. So the next thing that we need to make is this one here, Spirit of Otherware. So we need redstone soup, 2 Eyes of Ender, Potion of Swiftness, Drop of Luck. Thank God we got another one of them. So we need 2 Ender Eyes. Right, Potion of Swiftness. We're going to make this one because sometimes, like, some of the potions that I have. See, and that's not the extended one either, so we just got to be careful. So what we're going to do, because the problem is I get a lot of them and I make them and then I'm just like, yeah, chuck all the bits and pieces in. And it turns out to be the wrong code or something because it's dropped by a mob. It's completely different somehow. I don't know. So let's just quickly make one of these. Should make more than one really. Let's do that. That's a solid plan right there. There you go. Pump 2 in there. It should go quicker if you only have 1 in there, I reckon. But anyway, so we got that one there. Then we're going to place that one in there. Then that one in there. I think that's all we need for that one. So yeah, we are going to be doing the infusion of the otherware today. That's the one that I want to do. Ah, simple. There's only 2 more pieces to put on that. We don't have to make it a splash potion. A lot of things I've been having to make in a splash potion. So we've got Drop of Luck. We got a Wool of Bat upstairs. We'll quickly go grab that while we wait. Come on down. 1 Wool of Bat. And piece of redstone on you. And we're good. And then, yeah, I think we're good. And then literally it's redstone soup. Oh, wait. Redstone, swiftness, eye, luck. Bat. And then where's my drop of luck? Place that there. Like that. Sweet. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that should be it. We made it the vanilla star, so it should work in that theory. Right, so let's come on over here again. Hopefully this works because I don't want to make another one of these. So 1, then swiftness, then eye, then drop of luck, then Wool of Bat. Yeah! Oh, we got 2 of them as well. That's pretty cool. Oh, you get 2 per recipe. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Right, so what I had to do, just quickly go double check. I'm going to put our beast armor back on as well. Right, so we'll leave that in the inventory. So we got a death protection pop it up, and here we bound it to ourselves eventually. Completely forgot to do that when I made it, which is a bit of a rookie error on my half. Right, so we need... last thing, completely forgot about this one as well, is we need to make some otherware chalk. So we need Tears of the Goddess, Netherwart, Ender Pearl, and chalk. So Tear of the Goddess, Netherwart, Ender Pearl, and a piece of chalk. Chalk should be in my inventory. There you go, we got some chalk there. We should have loads more chalk than that. I'm sure I made a ton of chalk. I thought I made a load of chalk. Unless I'm imagining things. Probably imagining things. Probably going crazy. Let's click on this thing real quick. Apparently I'm going to collect some coal. That's nice to know. Right, okay, so what are we doing? We're coming over here. Which order do we have to put this stuff in? So, Wart, Goddess, Pearl, Chalk. So, Wart, Goddess, Pearl, then Chalk. And you're going to do your magic thing, and then you're going to give me magical things, and then... what else do we need? Right, so we need to make... I'll tell you what, we need to get our witchery bits out. And grab some redstone out. And take the ring off. Sweet. And then last but not least, I need to grab the golden chalk. So place the golden chalk, and now we need to make a small ring, which is 7 by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to leave a 2 gap between. There. And there. And then we also need to come out another 1 from that. To make a medium circle as well, which is 11 by 11. So this one comes across 3. Then fill the corners in. Oh, I like how it changes it. That's pretty neat. I don't want to waste all this chalk though. So we are going to be capturing this one because I'm not going to reuse. I don't want to have to redraw them and keep remaking the chalk. Let's just place you. See, because this is using a lot of chalk to make that. Right, so we've got... There we go, we've got 2 full circles. We've got a small circle and a medium circle. Chuck them 2 up there. Create a spirit or other way on the curl. Draw a heart glyph with golden chalk. Around the heart glyph. There, create a death protection poppet and use tag lock kit on your bed to bind it to yourself. Standing in a circle, drop the spirit otherwhere. Check there is still 4,000 power in the altar. Activate the heart glyph and wait for the effects. I think that is it. Let me just double check. Where are we? Where's the infusion stuff? I have no idea where to find the infusion stuff. There we go. Ghost of the light. Soul of the world. Spirit of the otherwhere. So yeah, 11 by 11. Stand in the circle. Doesn't say it has to be day or night, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's just a case of... Ooh. I should have died then, but I think the poppet's gone, so let's just go double check, because we might have to make another poppet. Yeah, poppet is gone, so we're going to have to make another poppet, so we do take a death, despite how many hearts that we had on there. That's craziness, but we do actually now have the infusion of the otherware, which is pretty cool. Let's just have a look. I should have 1 witch's hand. No, I don't have a witch's hand. How do I not have a witch hand? Do I have it in a chest somewhere, maybe? Yes, I do. There you go. I knew I had one somewhere. Right, so let's quickly have a look. Infusion and the other way. So, let's have a look. This is going to be fun. Let's quickly fly out of here. So, infusion the other way. There's several things we can now do with the witch's hand. Right click to teleport a short distance to targeted location or mob. Nice. It's not going to teleport me inside. How far will it teleport me? Okay, hold and right click to teleport a long distance. You'll hear a ping sound when it is ready. I want to see how far we can go. Oh, that is radical. Oh, look at that. Nice view of the tower from here as well. That's pretty cool. Hold right click while sneaking till you hear a pling sound to store the current location as a recall point. So... Oh, there we go. So that's set as a recall point. So if we were to go all the way back over there... Ta-da! Nice. So apparently if you right click while sneaking, we'll teleport to the last save recall point. Nice. Left click on a very close mob will player to teleport them and with you into the air. Left click while sneaking, very close. And you can teleport them to your last recall point. So this is going to be a really, really cool way to transport things. So if I wanted to say, like, let's have a look. So if we find a mob, like this one, and we left click him, it's going to throw us both up into the air. Nice. And if I shift, oh, it's going to teleport both of us. So that's going to be pretty cool if we want to transport mobs around. Like if we like, oh, we want this over in the other world, then I can just be like, save that as a recall point and teleport them over there, which is a pretty cool thing. I had a look at the other ones, and I will give you a quick rundown of what the other ones are. Actually, I'll give a quick rundown now. Where are we? So there are 3 other ones that we haven't done, and that's the Infusion of Light. Ooh. Infusion of the Overworld and Infernal Infusion. Right, so Infusion of Light makes you become invisible, creates barriers and stuff like that. Stuff that I wouldn't really need. And then it puts things in barriers as well, which I wouldn't like really need a lot. So I didn't think we'd use that one. The Overworld one, left click on a very close mob and metal armor to huge pushback. You can disarm them, raise a column of earth. That one sounded quite cool. I wanted to do that one. Right click on the side of unobstructed block to launch it in the direction you face. Hold right click and release after a while to create a circular shockwave of earth that damages and pushes back players and mobs in its path. That would have been a pretty cool one. Right click a metal ore block to pull 2 ingots from it. That's a pretty cool one as well, actually. That's a pretty nifty one. That's the Infusion of the Overworld, so we might do that one at some point. And then the last one, Infernal Infusion. You can basically get things to attack other mobs for you. Not make mobs hostile to you. And you can actually take things' powers, and you can have... Where is it? I don't know, you can sacrifice things and basically you'll take their powers. So like, if you do a spider, you'll be able to climb walls. Bat, able to fly, shift to avoid fall damage. Squid, you could swim faster and breathe underwater. Actually, that's a pretty cool one, swim faster and breathe underwater. Recharge infusion power if hit by lightning, that's pretty cool. Immune to fire if you're a pig zombie. Fire resistance on gas and blaze. Jump higher, immune to fall damage on a slime and on a magma cube. That's pretty cool. So there are some pretty nifty ones on there, but it's just not ones that I really want to do. This one I thought would be pretty cool because it's teleporting around, and I do teleport around a lot. Like I could have this. Like look at this. I can't remember how to do it now. Shift, right click. There you go, recall point saved. So now we go all the way downstairs and we're like, oh, let's do some stuff and things. And then we're just like, oh, need to go back to the witchery place. There you go. And we're back at the witchery place. So that's going to help us out quite a bit, I think. Which would be pretty neat. So we'll keep that one. So yeah, well, let's quickly grab all the last bits and pieces. So we're going to go down to the farm. I'm going to get that one finished today. Oh, let's put our ring back on real quick. And we also need to chuck a ton of stuff away because we've got too much stuff on us as usual. Let's chuck that one in there. And I'll tell you what, let's quickly grab this thing while we're here. So, I've been looking at demons as well. So I have been looking into them. Wait, what are you doing? There we go. So I have been looking at the demons, and I have been looking at how to summon them, and I think we should be able to do it like pretty easily, to be honest with you. And we are going to go and try it. So let's put that in there. I don't think we're going to be able to try it this episode, but we are definitely going to be trying it. So we're going to need Infernal Chalk. I think we need OTHERWARE Chalk as well. So let's have a look and see exactly what we need. So I do want to do a shield one. Monsters cannot enter the circle. Last definitely. Monsters cannot leave the circle. Conjure a Dome impenetrable to monsters. Last definitely requires 24 power per second. What's the difference? Monsters cannot leave the circle. Okay, so this one makes it impenetrable. Conjure a Dome to impenetrable last. Last indefinitely requires 28 power a second. So that would be a bigger one, but I don't think we want the biggest one. So there's some pretty cool ones. I do kind of want to do the big one now. The really, really big one. And then, what is it? Well, you need the summoning. Where's the summoning one? Necromancy. Nope, nope, nope. Banishing, infusion. How do we summon? Let's just keep going until we find the summoning one. Because I do want to summon, where are you? There we go, summoning demon one. There you go, that's the one we want. Call forth demon in the inner area. Must be clear 7x7x4 blocks. Redefined evil, blaze power, ender pearl, and a villager. Call forth demon. What's the difference? The only difference is that that one doesn't seem to take a villager. This one just takes 2 charged attuned stones, which would be better because getting the thing in there. Might have to look into that because it looks like there's 2. We can summon withers. Wither skull, diamond vapor, and the pearl villager. So it's going to take 1 wither skull to summon. That's pretty cool. Call forth demon from a mirror. Summon a witch. Summon a familiar to find things. Summon your familiar that has been killed, dismissed or killed. So I think we're just going to jump straight on into it. Let's quickly go grab some bits and pieces. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to quickly go double check, see how long we've been running for and see how long we got left on this video. And then I'll see what we can actually fit into the rest of today. Hello guys, and I'm back. So we don't have an extreme amount of time left today, but we've got enough time to make some bits and pieces. So let's grab that one there, and we're going to grab some blaze powder. Fantastic. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to chuck that one in there, we're going to chuck that one in there, and we're going to chuck one of them in there as well. And it's going to make stuff. Pow pow. There we go, we got some infernal chalk there. Sweet. And then what else do we need? I had a look, and so right as summoning, we need for the demon one. We do want to make the whole thing here. So first of all, we can send demons back by the looks of it. Call forth a demon in the inner circle must be clear. Refine the evil, blaze powder, and the pearl, and a villager. But we're going to go for the blaze rod, attuned stone one. Because I think that one might be better. And we do actually have the 2 attuned stones, so we don't actually need to make anything for that one. So I'll tell you what, let's actually grab our bag. I need to sort out this inventory so much. I'm going to come up here, and what don't we need? Put the water artichoke seeds in there. We'll put the water artichokes themselves in there as well. And then in my tool bag, I'm going to put that away, that away. Don't need the shovel out right now. Don't need the hoe out. And we're going to keep our circle magic book on us. Witchery thing can go in there. Circle, circle. Can both go in there. This needs to be built quite far away as well, so we're going to have to build an altar elsewhere because we don't want the demon blowing our stuff up. And just to be safe, because I probably will mess it up and then everything's just going to go horribly, horribly wrong. So we got tons of white chalk. We got this chalk here, we got that chalk there, we got the witch's hand, which we can use for teleportation. We don't need our chisel out, don't need that out, and glass bottles are always worth keeping on us, but we're going to chuck them all in there. And chuck the glass bottles away, you don't need them right this very second. So let's have a look. We've got our attuned stone, we've got our charged attuned stone, and let's just quickly check the witchery bag and take all of this stuff out that we don't need. And you two can go in there. Belladonna flower can go in there, and the earmuffs can go back in there. Sweet. Okay, so we've got ourselves a tuned stone and a charged tuned stone in there, and we got ourselves a piece of refined evil. which we're going to chuck, whoops, in there. What else do we need for this one? Need a blaze rod and an ender pearl. That's not too bad to grab. So 1 ender pearl and 1 blaze rod. Tons of that stuff. Blaze rod, ender pearl, and anything else we need for that one? I think that one's just the one with the infernal chalks. We don't need anything else for that. So we got that one. Next piece we need is the shield, and that is the dome. Impenetrable to monster. It lasts and definitely requires 24 power per second. If we have a recharge rate like we have here that recharges 100 per second, then we're not going to run out at all. So we only need obsidian and redstone for that one. But I'm half thinking, do we need a really big one? No, obsidian and redstone, that's all we need, so. And that's going to take the white chalk as well. So we put some white chalk down there, put the rest up in there. And need some obsidian and some redstone. That's not too bad to make, actually. That's pretty easy. I'll tell you what, for the rest of the episode, let's quickly just go find somewhere to set the altar up, and then we'll get all ready, and then next episode we can just crack straight on with the whole thingamajig. I'll tell you what, I already know the best place to do this. In our village. So we need to put it away somewhere which has loads of stuff and stuff. The only reason I'm doing it here is because we have this here already. So it's going to make a lot more sense to do that. So I'll tell you what, let's grab this. We need to change the size down on this again. I did put the size way up on it. Well, not way up. I had it up a little bit. And let's grab all of this stuff out of here. It's really annoying me that all my achievements have been reset. I don't even know how. I think I probably just deleted something that I probably shouldn't have. But oh well. Means we get to do all the achievements again, which is going to be fun. A lot of them should be pretty easy to get now. But let's quickly knock out all of this. Oh, I hope we got the golden chalk with us as well. That's one thing I forgot to double check for. Right, so that. I'm going to have to bring a ton of trees and stuff over here. Right, so let's place down you. How much ultimate power have you got? Not a lot at all. Right, so let's quickly go back to the base. Oh, I'll tell you what, we could have just done this. Ta-da! And then we're going to grab some rowan saplings because we got a ton of these things. So just grab, actually we'll grab some older saplings as well. We'll grab maybe a couple of them. And then we're going to grab some boom boom. Grab 2 stacks of that, and then we're going to go back to the village. Yeah, I hope this is a big enough area. It should be. Can't see why it wouldn't be. And then we're going to grab rowan sapling there, rowan sapling down there, and just generally all around here. I'm going to leave the front of it a little bit clearer. But for the most part, make you big, make you big. And place that one down there. That one can grow. And let's grab a hawthorn as well, just to keep things interesting and mixed up a little bit. Come here. Come here. That one down there. How are you looking now? Oh, 780, not too terrible. I need grass. Is there any way to get this to turn into grass easily? Let's have a look. Britannia normally has good stuff like this. Let's have a look in the Britannia book. I think like a pasture seed or something like that should do it. Where are you? Where are you? Back a page. Pasture seeds. Watching grass spread is seldom fun, but when infusing tall grass man is possible to create pasture seeds or grow grass in any barren area. Ha! Yes, Britannia for the win. I absolutely love this mod. Right, let's have a look. I've probably got some in here, but hopefully, fingers crossed we do. No, I got overgrowth seeds, but I haven't got any pasture seeds. Unless there's one in the system. Nope, we don't have any pasture seeds. So they're fairly easy to get, I mean. Let's go like that, go like that. I've got so much dirt on me. Why? Why? Put all the flowers in there as well. We've got tons of flowers on us. Right, so let's quickly go back to... Tell you what, we need to grab this out. And then we're going to go like that. And then we're going to grab... where's the shears? Tanya shears. Grass. This should be fairly easy to do, to be honest with you. Right, I can't remember which one I got to put them in. Oh, just any. Thank you. Back to the village. Take our grassy stuff. Yes! I love Britannia. Best mod ever. Look at it. It's making grass for us because I don't want to watch it. Right, so now what we can do is get the bone meal. Right, let's have a look at this. 759. Does this stuff not work? Oh, it does a little bit. Not like a great deal, but it does help. We get as much of that down as we can. That is going to help us out a good ton there. I'm not sure what the range is on this stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spam all of this everywhere. And I want to see if I can grab my head. Do I have a copy of my head? Did we turn them off? Let's go have a look. Maybe have one at the spawn house. Do we have one? Hello? Nope. But I'm not sure if these count as other player skulls here because we've got Jaded Cat's hat. I'm pretty sure I have that on mine as well. So we'll take Jaded's hat over there. Sorry if you're watching this, Jaded. Probably not. But we're just going to use her head. That did nothing. I will use her with a skull. Because we got quite a few of them. Alright, so come over here. Chuck that down. That's helped us out a lot. Now we just need to get a Candelabra and a filled chalice on there, which I will do in my spare time. And we'll get this all ready to rock and roll for the next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have yourselves a very fantastic day. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see all your beautiful faces in the next video. Goodbye.